seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Hmm? Well, hello there. I'm Glorabug Calico, and today... Oh, where's the game? There it is! Today we're playing The Pale Beyond. Let's see if I can do it this time. If I can lead the ship. If everyone can survive. Okay, we'll continue. Let's... Shoot, I don't remember. Okay. Looks like that's the longest one I've made it on. But I'm gonna start all the way over. Yeah, because it has been a while. Now let's see. Does classic mean that it'll be easy? Or should we try a classic run? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Let's try classic. Original launch. Balancing. Let's do hard. If I can't do it in like normal, then I must be able to do it in hard. No, let's do the let's try classic. Maybe it'll be a bit easier. Oh, the air be cold. I love this game. Me? Oh, the air be's cold, of flake and white as sailor begs their pledge. I wonder if this changes the ending or if it just changes the letter. In the dark they'll embrace themselves, for horror's still ahead. Wow. Of homes they'll dream, of warmth long lost, and chased to frost the world's edge. A hunter draws the desperateer. Such lonely souls need lead. What will ye do when steel hearts break and courage does abscond? Did I read that right? I'll do what must be done indeed. I'll learn to live a life out here. in the pale beyond. Oh no! The temperance! It sank! Let's begin our journey. Crew wanted, able-bodied crew wanted for dangerous expeditions. Months of darkness, low wages, slim chance of safe return. Glory to be had in the event of success. Yippee! You're alone in the office. The tea in your hand has long since gone cold. Let's have coffee. I'd rather coffee. Looking around the room, you can make out a collection of military books on the desk. Is a ship in a bottle. How'd they do that? A metronome ticks away steadily. Find it... it's harmless. It's harmless. A simple reminder of the time you've spent waiting. It stops. How'd it do that? You hear footsteps climbing the stairs that brought you here. Let's remain standing. The door behind you swings open. The captain bounds past you to the other side of the desk. Do you have all your teeth? Yeah, I'll open my mouth. Does this look like teeth? You bare your teeth to the man. Good. Can never be too careful. The captain sits down. It's the little things you can lose people to. Are you speaking? I've not had scurvy before. No, I haven't had scurvy, not even a little bit. Okay. Are you speaking from experience? How many people have died under your supervision? I'd rather not admit. I don't appreciate this line of questioning. I'd rather not admit. I've played this game before. Can you remember their faces? What are you insinuating? Every single one. I have pictures. Please, take a seat. I'd rather stand. I'll sit. The chair is uncomfortably large. The seat feels worn. I'm Captain Hunt. The pleasure is mine, Robin Shaw. Shaw. He nods. On your desk, which ship is that? Yeah. This detailed, isn't she? Incredibly. An old sailor superstition. I hope you weren't waiting too long. Is this a waste of my time? I'm told it's worth the wait. Good. There's been a lot of candidates. Some good, some bad. Interesting mix. I'm sure you understand the need for discretion. I'll keep listening. Months of darkness, low wages, slim chance of safe return. That didn't deter you, did it? Quite the opposite. That's why I'm here. I love low wages. It's to be expected, surely. I thought it blunt, but it's proven remarkable at weeding out the weak and the pretend. I have a few questions first. He looks down at his list of questions. Were you born a landlubber or a sea dog? Excuse me? What should I be? You know, I haven't done a landlubber yet. Let's be a landlubber. I'm from the city, but made my way to the sea eventually. Military experience? I was a criminal. Only evading them. Honesty is good. So, you've skirted the law before then? Is that a problem? Is this honest work? Is that a problem? If everyone I hired had a clean record, I wouldn't have a crew at all. Have you ever found a weapon? Fired! Yeah, have you ever found one? I see it with your eyes. Have I? I don't know. Let's just say I have. Have you ever killed a man directly or otherwise? I don't appreciate this line of questioning. You will when you're on the ice. Can you get to the point? Let's let him continue. Let him continue. We're here to find the ship in that bottle. I found it! It's right there! I found it! It's in the bottle! The Viscount. Heard of it? Yeah? The captain eyes you. Whoa. Aye, some ship that got itself lost to the ice. Aye, 'twas. 5 years ago, she set sail on a research expedition toward the Dead Peninsula. Then, you know, they were trying to find a study, the absolute magnetic south. Well, they clearly failed. Viscount always thought that was a strange name for a ship. Did they? Did they? Did they what? I don't know. Did they find it? Magnetic South? I have no idea. She never came back. That's in a song. It's a Yes song. And she never came back. What was the song? I'll never remember. Her last known location was 200 miles south of land, presumed lost to the ice. 5 years is a bit late for a rescue mission. They're probably dead. You don't know that. You haven't seen them. Just kidding. This is the beginning to sound like a suicide mission. And we're supposed to be chasing this ship? Exactly. I'm going to need more than rumors about lost ship if I'm putting my life at risk. Naturally, here's what we do know. Not one person or thing has been heard from the Viscount since it first left port. Until now? Until now. Someone was found who claimed to have been on that ship. Where are they? Where are they now? Dead. But their testimony seems to have outlived them. Those with more money than sense want that old ship. That's the job. If I don't pick the first mate, somebody else will, and, well, my judge of character's gotten me this far. And who's financing all this? One of our crew. Quite the mix. A work in progress. Some I've known for years. They get in on trust and experience. Others, well, they interview. Any impressed you? And how large is this crew? As I said, a work in progress. I'd estimate over 20 when it's all settled. We do have transport, though. We'll be traveling on board the Temperance. She's a beauty. Greenwood generational. Not many like it left these days. The Viscount and Temperance. They're sister ships. Built together. sent out into the world to die alone. Poetic. Indeed, I like to think one calls out for the other. The captain looks at the bottled ship. So, what do you think? It's worth it? There's a chance, if there's a chance anyone's alive. Sounds like you'll need all the help you can get. Yeah, you'll need all the help you can get. We will. The captain checks his watch. Anyway, I think I've heard enough. The captain stands up, picks you up, and throws you out the window. Ah! We leave in a month. Welcome aboard, Shaw. Proverbially speaking, you don't need more information? You're not what I expected. Wait, which one? You don't need more? So I have the job? What do you think? I don't know. There's no thoughts behind these eyes. I'll see you on the Temperance. I have a good feeling about you, Shaw. Thank you, Captain. That makes one of us. Thank you, Captain. Oh, the captain makes his way to the door and you follow. What is this? Oh, you arrive at the docks a month to the day. Before you lies a ship. The letters on its side read Temperance. Whoa, that's the boat we're gonna be going on. You walk the cobbles. You walk the cobble to the boarding ramp. Beside is a sharply dressed man overseeing the loading of cargo. He turns to you with a stern expression. You can feel his eyes assessing you. It's good to see someone else with land legs. You must be Hunt's pick for first mate. He extends an arm. Richard Templeton, a pleasure. Shake his hand. You accept his offer of a handshake. It's a considered shake? Considered? I'm considering. I shall be operating as the chief science officer on this expedition. I am also the incumbent representative of our benefactor. Do, however, consider myself and my team at you and the captain's disposal. What do you specialize in, Mr. Templeton? I'm fairly certain we're all disposable. He straightens himself. No doubt. I needn't inform you of your duties. You're second only to Captain Hunt himself. Though I must warn you that you have quite the task ahead. The rabble I've spent the afternoon sorting are the same that you'll have to whip into shape. Punctuality, schedule, a strict adherence is what we need if this expedition is to succeed. Expect you to be the organized sort. You would not have been assigned the role otherwise. Sea folk are known to be unruly. I will do my best to keep them in line. Oh, I likely have more in common with the crew than I do myself. Wait, I doubt there would be much issue. We can only hope. But your role is more strenuous than it would first seem. Let me know when you're ready to depart. And make sure to savor these last moments on land. The less valuable time we waste here, the better. Alright. Let's just get on the ship. Oh, do I gotta read all these? Is that like... Hunt's description of the ship was accurate. Near identical to the Viscount, bearing some modern additions. Yeah, okay, let's just jump on. Let's just jump on that boat. Go see. Week 1 on the Temperance. Wow. Isn't this cool? It's been a month. Fort World's Edge. A hunger draws the desperate here. Such lonely souls need lead. What will ye do when steel hearts break and courage does abscend? I'll learn to live a life out here, out in the pale beyond. First Mate Shaw, personal log. It's been 1 month since I signed on, and 1 week since we've set sail aboard the Temperance. I'm told the waters will get warmer as we pass the hemisphere before they turn colder. The Temperance! I've never seen a ship like this before. Magnificent. A technical marvel, elegant machinery expertly weaved through one of the fastest hardwood ships of its day, reborn for this mission, breathing again with life. She's simply magnificent. I'm gonna sign off. That's good. That's enough. Oh wow, it's a little dragon. One of Hunt's sailors approaches. Captain, what's you at the helm? Good, I want to see him. He leaves. Bye. You ascend the stairs to the stern and find the old captain manning the helm of the ship. Ah, Robin, lovely day for it, isn't it? Indeed, Captain. Yeah, indeed, Captain. Indeed. It's days like these I make sure to do my share of sailing. He winks. Why? This one continues. He thinks for a moment before stepping aside and stretching out a wrinkled hand. Here, why don't you have a try? You should take advantage of the calm waters for once. I imagine you didn't see many of it in your past line of work. Yeah, let's take the wheel. You grip the wheel of the ship and feel the weight of the waves in your arms. Would you ever want to steer a ship? Wow. The memory in your muscles rear themselves as you begin to move in time with the ship and the wind. Easy. There you go, you have it. Yeah, I got it. I have it. The captain pats you on the back. Fantastic. Now try to get a sense of where we are. Get some perspective. Peaceful, isn't it? Yeah, this is pretty peaceful. Yes. Whoa! He takes the wheel back from you. That's enough. My turn again. I think I'll drink the morning in a bit longer. Would you mind preparing my quarters for the day's work? There's much to do. Why do I gotta do it? Castle door appears to be locked. Why is it locked? Wow. a pristine furnished tub secured to the floor. A luxury to be had on the ice. A classic painting depicting sailors battling with a kraken. Wow. You're unsure of you're unsure of any historical significance, though recognizing the ship as the galleon of Captain Hamish. On the desk, you make out a variety of papers, notes, and maps, as well as a sealed letter with a stamp you don't recognize. The desk itself is suspended with ropes to keep it safely in place. Well, just on one side. I guess that's the only side it needs to be there. You take a seat at the end of the room. The captain joins you. Wait, if you're here, then who's steering the ship? Just kidding. Now let's run through our provisions before taking requests. To start, there's 23 souls signed into this expedition, ourselves included. That's 16 free to be assigned to tasks. If they aren't already busy, the rest are deployed to their permanent stations. You're only able to deploy crew who have... Yeah, I know all this. We'll be picking up the scouting crew at Nextport. The lot of us also seem to be in good spirits. The expedition will end tearing itself. Okay, yeah, I know all this. Let's just kind of skip it a little bit. I'm sure it's like the same as like the normal run, the classic run. Sailor enters. We found a stowaway in the lower hold. Bring them in. Another sailor enters, leading a young man by their side. You know, you're not the first stowaway I've had. The captain studies them further. You know where we're heading, don't you? I do, sir. The ice. Did you know that before you climbed inside that crate? I did, sir. Har! How old are you? You're hardly a useful pair of hands. Not true, I can pull my weight, sir. Do you know your Jijiboom from your bowsprit? I do. I learned it all from my da. Your da? His ward son followed him on board back in the city. What should we do with him, Captain? Well, Shaw? Hunt eyes you up. Wow. Your first mate. What should we do with him? I don't know. It's your decision to make, not mine. I'm not the captain. Yet. I don't know. Because... I think every time I've kept him aboard. Let's see what happens when we don't. Because... I don't know. Also, yeah, okay, we'll not keep him here. Ditch him when we make next port. Drop them off at our next port. Leave them with enough money to catch a boat back to this city. Okay, yeah, let's drop them off at the next stop. I didn't think it pertinent to bring any money to a frozen desert, did you? Best hope the boy's father has enough to keep them going. The two sailors drag the stowaway boy back below deck, taking him to see his father in the crew cabins. And what of the father? Should we drop him off with the boy? No. It's his son. That's for him to decide. Yeah. Very well. Hopefully he doesn't care for the runt and I'm not down a sailor. Well, that matter's sorted. I'm gonna get a drink of my hot chocolate. It's getting cold. Hot chocolate. I got hot chocolate. Okay. Have you agreed upon my conditions? To the point, eh? Shaw, this lady is Lady Cordell. Cordell here is to provide us with the kennel of hounds for the sleds. And our agreement was that she would train them up until we part ways at the nearest island, but you neglected to inform me that you were bringing my dogs through the Pale Passage. I had no intention of sending the pack to its death. You seem to have good faith in this expedition. It's one thing to ask for my whole kennel, it's another to drag them into the ice to chase a myth. Never before has a buyer been so dishonest. Never before has a seller made such a strong demand. Lady Cordell, what is that? What exactly are the demands? What are these demands? She demands we allow her to come along on the expedition as a member of the crew. None of the ship have the experience and familiarity with these dogs that I possess. If you are taking them to such a brutal location, they will need me to guide them if they have any chance of survival. The humans on board too, of course. Of course. You can see my dilemma, Shaw. Bringing on another member of the crew is a risk, but our hands may be tied. Your thoughts? I don't see the harm. Yeah. A good point, Shaw. He turns to her. This deal is already to your benefit. Do you have anyone on board with extensive training in the management and wheeling of dogs? Your sleds are useless if you can't control the dogs efficiently enough to haul them. You know, I just thought of this. I haven't done one where she wasn't here, but... And I would like to ensure my dogs are treated properly. Welcome aboard, Cordell! Yeah, welcome aboard! Your knowledge should prove valuable. Invaluable. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's the Pale Beyond. We're trying to find Magnetic South. Well, kind of. We were chasing a boat that was finding Magnetic South, and then it got lost in the ice, and so we gotta make it out. I haven't made it out yet. This time, I got it this time. And hello, how's it going? I'll have a room prepared for you below deck. No need. You'll find me in the forecastle with the dogs. She leaves. Bye. I hope I'm not making a mistake, Shaw. Well, you know, you had me make all the decisions, so I guess it's my mistakes. Let's finish the request. Now that that's all settled, I have one more errand for you to run. Could you grab the Stoke brothers and order them to meet me up deck after dinner? Hefty lads, red hair. You couldn't mistake them for another. Ooh, real life 1800s boating simulator. Yeah! Oh wait, was it a real thing? I guess It must have been. But yeah. Wait, magnetic south. And you're doing okay? Lots of school. How about me? Oh, yeah, that's good that you're doing good. I'm doing good. I'm on a boat and I have a hot chocolate. But I don't know. A boat sounds. A boat on the. This kind of boat sounds stressful. You're not sure, but it sounds like a real thing. Yeah! I mean, the people are real, I think. I don't know. It's a real fun game. There we go. Urgent matter? Not at all. Nothing you should concern yourself with. They'll be down in the middle deck. In the meantime, you should grab a copy of the crew manifest and get acquired with more of the crew. Oh, I must go here first. Upon closer inspection, you make out the ship's photographer, Akasha Belford, balancing on the ship's mast with her camera lining up a photo. Let's wait for her. Let's wait. Stepping a shot, she clambers down, only noticing you on her landing. Oh, Officer Shaw. It's about time I met the first officer of this ship. Kasha Belford. Oh, okay, just looked it up. It does take heavy inspiration from real expeditions. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I've heard of you. Well, I'm not used to having any kind of reputation. I suppose there was some sort of rule against what I was doing up there. Deepest apologies, but sometimes there's a shot you just cannot pass up. An accomplished photographer, Kasha Belford, won the Fentler Prize, the highest honor in journalism, for her work covering plague outbreaks and riots in the capital. It came as a surprise to many that such a reliable journalist would take such an interest in this expedition. There was scarcely any chance of Hunt or the benefactor turning her away. You expected someone of her accolades to be older, more experienced. This is likely her first time on the sea like this. She's not prepared. Her proof is all we have. Unless we devise a way to bring the Viscount back with us, her proof is all we have. The cold game. Picture that as a header. Sounds fine to me. I like it. For the piece on this voyage, I'm trying to come up with a snappy name. Nobody will read it if the title sounds like the work of an amateur. Kasha places a finger to her chin, squinting her eyes in thought. It's not perfect, but it's a work in progress. Plenty of time. We haven't even hit the ice yet. It's just all so exciting already. Well, I suppose you've had your fill of thrills up until now. At least this thrill is within the law. Or is it? There's still time. You know who I am? You have that right. That's a shame. Looking out on the open ocean. I don't know anyone. I didn't know anyone could find it dull. It's no wonder the great explorers like Kurt Darling would always come back to it. That reminds me, he'll be joining us at next port. I should get his picture at some point. Kasha holds up the camera with a sense of pride before holding it up to her face. Stand still, Shaw. How long do they take to develop? I mean, warn me before doing that. The captain sent me to grab a copy of the manifest. Yeah, how long? How long? How many hours? This many? Flashbang! Bang! Give me your money. Only a day or two. I've made a makeshift darkroom in the hold. Speaking of photographs, she hands you an annotated document. Here it is, the crew manifest. Oh yeah, now I can see all the people I know. Thanks. It's a work in progress. The scout team are to join us the next port, and the captain's forbidden me from the boiler room. If you could ask the others to get their portrait taken, I'd be very grateful. Don't want to leave anyone out. Thank you, Kasha. She smiles. I'll not disturb you of your work any further, officer. I have a few more shots I want to get before the sun lowers anyhow. Safe shots, officer, don't worry. You leave her to her work. And she immediately climbs up to the highest point as soon as I leave. You spot a large man with a youthful gain, carrying a heavy crate over his shoulder with relative ease. Oh, you're Officer Shaw. He gives a bright, warming smile. Two Johns. That's what they call me. I'm sure you'll get a nickname later. Two Johns attempts to offer a handshake, but loses control of the crate. He struggles before firmly holding it in place with both hands. Ah, and maybe later. Work awaits. Whoa. Wait. Can't I say hi to this guy? I guess not. I thought. Wait. Okay. That's the one I used to look around. What's this on the table? What is that? A hat? How you gonna play chess without any pieces? That's a cool chair though. I like that chair. Let's get down here. We get a drink of hot chocolate. You find yourself almost knocking over a man carrying a heavy pot. Careful, careful! You almost got drenched in broth. Good. I ran into the kitchen. You're the ship's cook, are you not? Indeed I am, and I've got a full plate on my hands. Pardon the pun. You heard a roar from the other side of the door. Oi! What's holding you up? The cook shakes his head with a smile and chuckles slightly to himself. He grabs a large pot, preparing to make his way to the hungry crew before turning his head to you. If you don't mind, would you carry that tray of biscuits behind me? Alright, let's carry the tray. You grab the plate and follow the cook out the door and to the table where the crew is waiting with bated breath. Upon the cook's arrival, the sailors let out a rowdy cheer the ship's cook, placing the broth upon the table. Trust me, fellas, this one is worth the wait. The cook speaks with a tone of pride as he ladles the broth into all the sailors' mouths. They go, okay, in the bowls of the crew. Oi, one at a time, you animals. Void your awful handsy for one arm. Piss off, janitor. I got some bread here, too. Grab it fast before Tucker beats you to it. The crew laugh and are merry as janitor guides you back through the kitchen. Your janitor? I take that to mean Hunt told you about me. Sent you to fetch me, did he? Did he give you a description, or were you just not paying attention to the cook. Well, Hunt wished to see you as soon as possible. Ah, yes, good old Hunt. Never a rest on this ship, let me tell you. Especially when Hunt takes a liking to you. Oh, I can't talk to that guy. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum. The crew have their meal. It passes in relative silence. Bum, bum. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. Twilight falls. Over dinner, you overhear the stowaway speaking with the one-armed man. You'll be dropped off at next port then. You can talk to the captain into letting me stay, right? I can't talk Hunt into anything when his mind's made up. Besides, he's right. But I can help. You're lucky he didn't throw you overboard. When we make land, I'm making sure you catch a trip back home. I'll be back after this. Not soon enough. What? You spot one of Templeton's science team pacing around the mid-deck, searching through some luggage that's been piled from a pulled from a cabin. Let me look in the light. Where was it now? He notices you. Ah, Officer Shaw, correct? Dwight Glossy? Apologies. I seem to have misplaced something while settling in the cabin. A bottle of wine, actually. Perhaps one of the sailors took it. No. Can't be hard to miss. Will turn up eventually. I would hope so. My wife and I brought a bottle to celebrate with. To be saved for the journey back, of course. Well, if you find it, please let me know. Whoa. There's a guy right there. Yeah, let's talk to this guy. As you look over the railing out to the ocean, a wisp of smoke flies past your face. You turn to examine and spot a sailor with a pipe in his mouth and a sheet of paper in his hand overlooking the stirring waters. Looking at something? Who are you? Any spare tobacco? I like to eat it. Yum yum yum. Wait, can you eat it? Who are you? Tashi. You're Robin Shaw, aren't you? I've heard of ye. Don't worry. Won't tell anyone. Tashi falls silent, begins to read the letter. Trying to draw a conversation from him might be similar to extracting teeth. You spot Templeton looking out. You sure do love some tobacco for breakfast. Yeah! I like it for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I eat tobacco for breakfast. Without milk. You spot Templeton looking out into the sunset as you approach. He turns to you and nods. Ah, Officer Shaw. It will be some time before we see the sunset, such as this again. On top of 2 packs a day. Yeah, 2 packs. That's breakfast. Lunch, you double that. Dinner, you triple that. That's how it. That's how it goes, right? And when you go to bed, you. I don't know. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. The light distribution toward the southern pole is quite the change. Sentimental. In a sense, Templeton keeps his focus on the reflection of the setting sun over the stirring waters of the ocean. There is great expectation upon us, officer. From who? Who is the benefactor of ours? That is not for you to know, not yet. Is it yet now? Just kidding. Templeton looks down, catching his reflection in the ocean surface. He looks back up at the sunset. Quite the sight, but I wouldn't linger upon it too long. We should retire for the evening. It's important the first officer be well rested. Hold E. Let's see how we did. What did we do this week? Can we make it past 7 weeks? Okay. What if we start by okay, well, we can keep the food. Okay, 2 per person. But we'll... Oh. Okay, yeah, this'll be good, I think. Rent leaves. The ship makes land. I'm gonna drink some hot chocolate. Bum, 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 bum. Week 2 on the Temperance. Who is that? There's a rap on the cabin door. Who goes there? Yeah, wait, I'll quietly wait. Come in. The door swings open to reveal Kurt Darling, all but filling its frame, grinning ear to ear. There you are, Officer Shaw. The ship's navigator is a difficult man to miss. Stature and reputation precede him. Adorned with a slew of apparatus, this seemingly one-man expedition would be known to anyone. Following the heyday of exploration and the merchandising that followed. I've no time for celebrities. I know the man. His reputation is indeed great, but the man behind the legend is but a stranger. Hiding away from the rest of us, are you? I sure am. No, I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy. Writing little letters. Of course. The role of first mate must surely take up a great deal of your time. Apologies for not stopping by sooner, Shaw. I've been busy myself. It took a while to set up my team, and a great deal of the crew were quite eager to meet me. That's right, you're something of a celebrity, aren't you? I took it to mean you haven't heard of me before. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. There aren't many who haven't seen my films. Particularly in this time of week. Oh my gosh. More than one fellow on this crew said my work inspired them to explore the world. Quite an honor, is it not? I'm certain you receive that praise often. Not as often as you would think. I suppose I did get distracted, didn't I? Anyway, I was hoping you'd join me up deck. Does hunt require my presence? Busy, Kurt. You should be too. No, yeah, let's go up there. I finally entered the pack. I thought you'd want to see it for yourself. I'll be right behind you, Kurt. Kurt turns to walk away before turning back. Are you still there? Oh, and enjoy your morning. It's a good day, Shaw. Hi! He leaves. Bye. Oh, should I open the journal? No. You note one of the science team returning to their room. Ah, Miss Gloss. Did you have a good rest? She nods to you. Hello. Did not expect many to be up this early. Harriet Glossley? I believe I met your husband. Ah, yes. Dwight made mention of your encounter. He's still fast asleep. He's adjusting to the ship well. I believe I walk around the ship would help acclimate myself to the waves. Perhaps it will take some more time. With that, Mrs. Gloss makes her way back to the cabin. The science team aren't used to the sea, or the sailor folk. Quite the culture clash, isn't it? Well, I'm sure they grow used to it over time. Hi! Hi! Oh, it's getting cold. Wee. Bum, bum. I drank all my hot chocolate. It's all gone. At the stern, you notice an older sailor at the helm. The old man takes in a deep breath in the cold air before letting out a satisfied exhale. Morning! And good morning to you. He eyes you up. Officer Shaw, right? Lefty. Call me that on account of, well, should be obvious. He chuckles. Don't worry about the bad sight. This is all feel. Just keeping her steady. He examines you. Surprised Hunt picked. Is the music too loud? Here, I'll turn it down just a little. Surprised Hunt picked from outside for his first night. Surprised as well. I assure you, I'm more than qualified for the role. Oh, I don't doubt that. You must be something special for Hunt to look outside the rings. Heard some rumors about what you were up to before. Honestly, that might be a boon in Hunt's eyes. Mornings like these are about the only peace I get from the younger lot. You should take these moments when you can. Lefty returns his attention to the helm. As you get older, I suppose you learn to value the quiet moments, eh? Let us hope we're just as diligent when we're old and grey. Myself before you, of course. Where are you? There you are. You join Kurt at the bow of the ship. You both feel the temperaments breaking the floes below you. Gripping the railing, he draws an enormous breath. The footing beneath rises as the ship mounts an impending ice flow. Wow! There is a moment of hesitation before a profound crack relieves the ship, cascading across the ice. He exhales. See? Nothing else like it. You weren't wrong. I assumed you'd see everything. It's just ice curd. Okay, I assumed you'd seen everything. A younger me would have agreed with you. It's an interesting mix. Nostalgia and the never-ending new. Look at the ice. 2 cracks are the same. No, 2 cracks are the same. All caused by us. By the laws of nature, this place wants us dead. And yet, here we are, travesting in harmony. How fantastic is that? How far are we from land? We're about a week's sail from the last known location of the old Viscount. Assuming she isn't exactly where they left her, Viscount takes smooth sailing for granted. Same goes for this daylight. It won't remain this bright for so long once winter encroaches. Beautiful as the ice is, on this course it's going to get thicker. He looks out across the white. We won't be so confident when the leads dry up and we're stuck here till the next cycle. We need to change course. Avoid the pack. The pack? It's not my decision. We have enough supplies if it comes to that. It's not the supplies I'd be worried about in this situation. People would turn on each other before they let themselves starve. Have you ever experienced the long night winter? It's not pleasant, to say the least. When it comes to that, we'll adapt. Yeah, we'll adapt. Ha! I can see why he hired you. You should understand, Robin. We're only as good as the unhappiest man. Yeah, cheer up. I'll do what I can. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Kurt nods and turns back to look across the ice. Whoa, here we go. Ah, Shaw. Ready for another day of work? Did you hear Kurt's advice? He wants us to switch course. He had a few words to share. He may have been an expert in his time, but these days Kurt is one with more money than sense. Anyway, back to work. I was hoping you'd help me work through a few more requests from the crew. You may have noticed a line pooling up outside. Everyone wants something, it seems. Call them in as you please. A short, sour-faced man in engineering clothes approaches. Are ye acting daft, Hunt? Not with intention. Not bloody surprised you didn't notice. Shaw, this is our chief engineer, Cleve Hammond. An opinionated one. What is it, Hammond? We've hit the ice and you haven't assigned any extra men down on the boiler. You have your engineering team. And we've only got 6 arms between us. I need more manpower maintaining this. Sailors. Many of the crew have their own tasks they're busy with. I know I've already assigned Smurf on a matter. The captain turns to you. How many do you think is fair? 1, 3, more. Okay. Who should we put there? Okay, we'll put 2 Johns there. Mystery guy or Joe? Let's do Joe. I don't want to do too many. Let's put one of the scientists there. Just kidding. Wait, who's this? Oh, that's me. Why is it ripped up where my face is? Oh, we'll put the accordion there too. Okay. Yeah, this seems good. You could take 2 Johns and Joe. You'll have to do with 2, I'm afraid. The engineer holds his tongue. Fine. But ye can tell me how right I was when we're buried under the ice. He leaves. A good spirit, that one, beneath the oil and the temper. You won't be seeing much of him, though. Prefers to burrow himself into the boiler room. Captain Shaw! A thought occurred to me the other day while looking through the crew manifest, and, well, it might be too late for this now, and we've already entered the ice. Out with it! I thought it would be good to have individual photos of the full crew for your report. Not only my report, it would be a good reference for the manifest. Put faces to names. Much of this crew have served me for years, some decades. I have little problem putting faces to names. Your thoughts, Shaw? Yeah, sounds like a good one. Seems like a good idea. Nothing else, it would make for a good souvenir. Sentimental of this expedition, are you? Some proper photographs will have some historical weight to it. Well, Belford, I see no problem there. I'll arrange for the pictures to be taken before the crew have their dinner. Thank you, Captain Shaw. In the meantime, I'll attempt to get as many individual crew photos as I can. You're still welcome to help on that matter, Officer Shaw. She departs satisfied. Captain, word's gotten round about the stowaway removed last week. It has? Aye. And their thoughts? They aren't one bit happy. Least of all is Da. He says it wasn't right to send the boy away. Dang. Only reason Ward stayed aboard was because he needed the pay. Up in arms, are they? No, they understand. Spare some food for the rest of us. Still not a wise move to upset my crew, is it? Shaw, perhaps we should consider the crew's feelings next time. She leaves. Bye. Good to have all that settled then. Perhaps we should rule out the old Kurt so easily. If the man thinks there could be an alternate path through the ice, he's free to search for it. Shaw, meet with him when you have the time. Changing course or not, we'll want his scouts set up in the crow's nest. Take care of that. Then you'll be done for the day. Send me up there. I'll get you a reading. The scientist eyes the man's cane and turns to you. I believe the navigator means you to send one of his scouts. The navigator clears his throat and taps his cane. Of course. If you find one of mine, they'll get us a reading rightly. All the way up there. While examining the rigging of the ship, your eyes notice a figure darting by climbing on the ropes with ease. The figure lands on their feet before dusting themselves off. Their outfit denotes one of Kurt's scouting crew. Ah, no problems. She looks at you. And you are? Officer Shaw, yourself? Should be careful in the first mate. Yeah, Officer Shaw? Flick, I'm one of Kurt's crew. Don't worry about my safety. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Kurt doesn't just hire anyone. Well, he didn't hire me for no reason. Got the medals in gymnastics if you're worried about the credentials. Flick jumps up and returns to scaling the rigging of the ship. Let's put her up there. Bum. They ascend the nest. All clear from up top? Whoa. Okay. What's this one? Last known location of the Viscount. Oh, so we're so close. Look how close we are. Pew! Okay. Yeah. Question? Seasick, uh-oh. You spot a youthful-looking man leaning over the side of the ship, his head slumped as he looks into the icy pool below. It appears he's been visited by a spot of seasickness. Leave the man to his illness. Are you okay? You speak out, and the sickly man doesn't answer. He raises his head and turns to spot you, his eyes widening in shock as he does. A bespectacled? A young man, shaking with unease. He stares at you for a brief moment, a look of shame plastered upon his face. Sorry. I haven't seen you. Who are you? Compose yourself, man. We should be able to handle the waves. Yeah, just, are you right? Yes. Well, not really. I'm very sorry. The man turns around and hurriedly runs in the opposite direction, avoiding your gaze. Down we go! Oh, let's listen in. You overhear two of the newly arrived scouting crew talking. Ah, Quisley! I don't know if I said that right. Have any trouble settling in? Not too bad. I can't wait for a chance to sleep, though. A proper navigator never rests until their work is done. Of course, of course. I take it you had no issue settling in? Not at all. The crew are funny lot. Old Kurt certainly caught their attention. How do you think any of them would mistake Kurt and myself? I think you'd collapse from joy if they did. Or perhaps. What else? Let's talk to this guy. He spots you and ceases in his playing. Need something? You're Grimly, aren't you? This accordion. Brother sent me to speak with you. Yeah. Janitor? Oh, you're Shaw. Janitor mentioned you. In positive light? In positive or negative light? I was just speaking to him too. And it was good to meet you, Grimly. The end. I was just speaking to him too. I'm sure he talked your ear off. Wanted us to meet, did he? We're met now. Won't keep you from your work. Don't keep me from my break. Okay. Let's approach the cook. Hey Shaw, can you grab some tins from the pantry? It's nearly time for dinner. Yeah, let's go. You enter. The moment you enter the pantry, a bag of flour drops on your head, scattered all over the officer's uniform. Hey, what the hell's that? Gnomes? You wipe the flour off you before continuing. Counting? What am I counting? You lift a crate of tins from the shelves. Well, what's on the menu this week? Leave. Bye. Nothing. Nothing's on the menu. Oh, no, I don't have anything else. Now I leave. Is there anything else that needs to be done? I guess not. Let's have dinner! The crew have their meal. Hi! Shall we toast to the ice? Aye! The days get longer, but dinner's fixed. It will see us through the long days and the darkest nights. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice that it's still bright light outside. You notice two sailors passing by from the dinner table. An inebriated sailor on wobbling legs leans on the shoulder of another. Ah, good times, good times. Need to learn to handle your drink, Tucker. Ah, but I'm fine. My mates can carry me, eh, Cavity? They can also drop you. Have two Johns carry you next time. Are you asleep? Shit! Going up. Going up. You overhear two engineers chatting above deck. Or rather, overhear one engineer speaking with another. Don't know how the chief could stay down there all evening. You ever see Mr. Hammond eat? I haven't. Maybe he doesn't even eat. Man's not human if he can work all day and night in that boiler. Probably doesn't sleep either. Oh, I skipped over. Have I been doing that this entire time? Dick, it's figurative. Right. Who's checking the puppy dogs? The dogs regard her with rapt attention as she paces between them, bowl in hand. The largest joins her side as you approach. Try some? Yeah, I'll try some soup. I'll try the soup. You nearly burn your mouth on the hot broth. Surprisingly tasty. Surprisingly palatable. You feel yourself warm up. You seem to enjoy it. I'm afraid there's only so much. If you want more, it will be among the dog's leftovers. Penguin, some blubber, fats and proteins. Fastest way to hydrate them. Was there something you needed? Just inspecting the animals. They belong here more than we do. Unlike us, they need the ice. It cools them through their paws as they run. They'd overheat otherwise. Strong creatures. Step beside you. This is Stanberry. Bark, 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 bark. You've been on the ice for a long time. A long time, yes. As you were. This pen. You ruffle its head. It tries to lick the broth from your fingers. He's a puppy. The next week. Next week. Okay. I think... Okay. We might have to do that. Or that. Just kidding. Because... Wait, move up. Yeah, do that. Oh, I got 10. Let's see if I did. Come on, there we go. Down. I still got the 10 if I give people 3. I'm sure we have enough food. Oh wait, why can't I confirm it? Would I be down too much food? Move! There we go. Oh, do I have to lose some of that? Okay. We won't use any. Just kidding. I think we need to use some. Just a little bit. Another week passes. The temperatures finally entered the thick, icy. Week 3 on the temperance. Well, we're running low on both fuel and food. Wow, look at this. We're in the ice. Oh, look, we're getting closer. Is the base count? Let's see. Oh, wow. I guess if you do it like this, it looks like we're so close. But if you do this, really, you aren't that close. Oh, everyone's still asleep. We'll go in here. Captain Hunt appears to be absent. His chair is unoccupied. Where is he? Let's get started now. Let's wait for Captain. I'll wait for the Captain. Excuse me. I'm just kidding. The whole room shudders. What happened? What in the... Well, I was worried about this. Look at the ice. We could be trapped for a while. Strong pressures, as if we didn't have enough bother. Well, no need mucking around. Let's get to work. Where's Hunt? I'll grab him. I'm sure he felt it too. Shaw, check the boiler room. I'm sure the mole man has problems of his own. Not to worry, everyone. We'll be free and moving again. Before you know it, back to work. Oh, wait. Oh, I go to the boiler room, right? What happened? What did I click on? Okay. Officer Shaw, what happened? The ship's come to a stop, but I almost flung my camera into the wall. We didn't hit anything, did we? We've seen Hunt. We're trapped in some ice. We'll need to break loose and get moving again. Stay where you are. I don't want you. Okay, yeah. We'll just say. Well, let's hope we can do that sooner rather than later. Trapped in the ice, though. That would make for a good photograph. Oh! She disappeared. Where'd you go? Ship's stuck then. If you're looking for Hunt, you just missed him. How? We didn't cross paths. Oh, wait. I just thought of something. Because I always go down to the boiler room, like, every time I played this. But, like, since I just missed him, he should be... Wait. No, 'cause we do see him. How? We didn't cross paths. Don't ask me. I'm going to check with my brother. If I'd made any errors, I'd tell you. It's secured, don't worry. He notices you. Person machinist, boy, there. Am I interrupting? Not any more than he's interrupting my work. I'm ensuring that the boiler is not damaged in the sudden commotion. And I told you that if it was, you'd already know. I'm not in the business of making mistakes. I know that if the furnace goes, we go down with it. Yes, but you're only one man, with just a pair of engineers as assistants. Just looking at the number of valves, it seems far too much for you to handle. Maybe your bloody benefactor should have considered that. I've gotten used to it by now. It will hold us. It will hold, trust me. I will. Well, I will have to, won't I? I don't fancy staying on the ship any longer than necessary. It's imperative we break free from the ice as quick as possible. Hammond eyes you, a grimace on his face. First mate here, but where's the one who got us into this bloody mess? He's difficult to find, huh? Indeed he is. I have a suspicion as to where he may be now. We're on a ship, an unmoving one at that. That man cannot simply disappear. If he is anywhere, he must be in the cabin. When you find the man, give him an earful on my behalf. I can't do it myself, too busy keeping us alive. But Templeton gives a nod. I believe you and I both owe our good captain a visit, Shaw. But you should call the crew for dinner first. Routine is important, especially now. Not before we've fed this furnace. Mind grabbing some coal from the bunker, Shaw? Or are ye afraid of dirty hands like Mr. Templeton over here? No, I'm not afraid of dirty hands. I'll pick up the coal and put it in here. Come down to... Ask engineers to reheat. You emerge mid-deck to find the crew readying themselves for dinner. Despite the ice, some seem nervous, others as if nothing has changed at all. Mr. Froden. All I got is this. The crew have their meals. The dinner is shared. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are... yeah, okay, it says that every time. You didn't see him either. He didn't pass by, but the captain's... The cabin door was locked when I checked. Slippery bastard. What are you thinking, Hunt? I mean, who knows? No sign of Hunt, I take it. Mr. Templeton passed by, but he wasn't exactly willing to take questions. Keep it up, lads! We'll set ourselves right in no time. Ah, Shaw. I just saw Templeton entering the captain's cabin. Seems Hunt's holed himself up inside. Maybe if you had a word with our captain, he'd be willing to lend a hand. I was informed that he was here. Where could he have hidden himself? Maybe gone overboard? Templeton glares at you. This is not a time for making jokes, Shaw. Hi! The captain's laugh rings out from behind the door. The captain watches you both, his head swaying as he chuckles to himself. You are surprisingly difficult man to get a hold of, Hunt, seeing that this is your ship. Ha! I know it well. Hunt's eyes turn to you. I believe you two are already acquainted. How long have you been drinking? I don't suppose you care to join? Hunt shakes his hip flask as he holds it out, whiskey sloshing and spilling from the top. And what of you, Shaw? I can't tempt you with some sweet nectar. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Let's have some. All right then. He hands you the flask. What shall we toast to? Adventure, whatever that may lead. Safe passage. Getting paid once this is all done. Getting paid once this is all done. He winks. I'll drink to that. Don't humor this, Shaw. The liquid warms you, spreading to your fingertips. You hand back the flask. You intend to offer drinks at a time like this? This ship, your ship, is trapped in the ice. It's my ship now, is it? And what do you expect me to do? Get the gloves out? You could have heeded Kurt's warning. What do you mean this isn't your ship? You could at least do your work. I've carried your load until now. You kinda have. What have you done, huh? What do you mean this isn't your ship? Bought at an auction. Not by myself. Imagine that. Captain of a private vessel, and I don't even own it. Pathetic, Mr. Hunt. Captain. If you're not fit to stand when you should retire for the night, Shaw will stand in your stead, and we can continue in the morning. And abandon my duty. No captain who would do that is a fit captain, wouldn't you agree? Well, not you. Shaw, isn't that right? What do you think makes for a good leader? Difficult choices, being able to do the job I've been doing on your behalf. Sobriety for a start. He sips at his drink. But I'm serious, Shaw. To you, what makes a good leader? We don't have time for. In a word, then, what makes a good leader? Willpower. Willpower. Explain. Press forward no matter the circumstances. The power to challenge yourself. The power to make the decisions that will last with you. Never give up. And if the crew submits before you do, I don't think they'd appreciate being pushed forward in a hopeless situation. You can look to someone always pressing on against all odds and call that bravery. Others would call it fatal subordination. If one's to die, they'd prefer it be with their boots off, lying in bed with a full belly. Would a good leader deny them that? Speaking in platitudes will do no good. A good leader is something more than a single rule you were told to follow. when you see one, you just know. You have wasted enough time pinning philosophical. Oh, my apologies. I'll ask the real questions. Shaw, look at where we are. Do you honestly think we're going to survive this? I have no assumptions returning alive. I don't know. I expected as much. The captain laughs. Tee-hee. Shaw, nobody knows we're out here. That doesn't leave this room. No, wouldn't want to upset your employer. Our benefactor. We all want to be paid after this, don't we? Enough. If you weren't fit to lead this expedition, you should not have agreed to it. You shouldn't be. None of us should be here. Old Kurt paid handsomely to join. You're just a botanist sent to keep an eye on me. Our doctor, and then there's me. Myself. And me. What are we actually searching for? Hunt chuckles. Mockingly with his hands. Oh, gesturing. Ghosts. Templeton opens the door. The captain needs his rest. We'll discuss this once he's of sound mind. Let him speak, Templeton. I wish to know more. Chasing dead men? This doesn't leave the room. Okay. Let him speak, Templeton. I wish to know more. It's alright, Robin. Oh. It's not alright. Tell me more. Go on now, Shaw! I'll be all right here. The captain appears to have fallen asleep. Good night. Sleep tight. Captain Hunt needs sleep. It would appear the pressure of command have generally affected him. You should find some rest yourself. The crew have their commands. Clear your head and we'll continue in the morn. Hold E. Bum. Okay. You awake to a room awash with green. Well, -14, what happened? There's a loud banging on your door and a familiar voice speaks from behind the wood. Shaw, are ye in there? Are we sinking? What's going on? Is everything great? Are we sinking? Not if I can help it, we're not. The boiler's in serious trouble. Pumps need manned, and we need to stop the whole system from overheating. And I don't need to tell ye, if the furnace goes, we go. Lead the way, then. We don't have a moment to spare. Alright, let's move. We need to find Captain now. Captain. The lights of the Aurora flicker over the pale ice. Wow. Nothing. Visibly perturbed, he takes a moment to compose himself. Even the tub is empty. Why would ye expect him to be in the tub? Not important. This doesn't make sense. The man seemed barely fit to crawl himself into bed earlier. What? Hammond turns to you. All right, Shaw. Captain's missing. You're in charge. Good. We can't give up on Hunt that easily. I bloody well can. He missed his chance to take the reins. Yes, indeed. The crew are no doubt waking up at this moment. They're no doubt scared, confused. It's your duty to keep them calm, to maintain order. Hammond glares at Templeton. It's Shaw's job to get down to the boiler room now. We've already wasted enough time looking for that bastard Hunt. If you storm down to that room, all you're going to do is inciting a panic. You need to calm the fears of the crew, maintain an air of focus. Lie to them as the ship goes down? Not at all. Instead, to assure them, we know how to remedy this matter. Do you know how to remedy this matter, Mr. Hammond? Aye. And we need to be quick. I don't have time to worry about some stupid sailor's feelings. We've got a bloody ship to save. Well, it's as you said. Officer Shaw is in charge. The decision is yours. Okay. I don't know. Hammond is right. We can't waste any more time. The boiler won't wait for us. I'll keep the crew at bay then. Come on, don't worry about him. Let's go. As more of the crew notice you and Hammond descending below, the whispers begin. Soon the crew pick up their pace, walking directionless with hurried footsteps. 100 footsteps. They got. Kurt approaches. Boiler trouble, I take it? I'll lend a hand. Not when you're walking with that cane, you're not! I have enough strength to go tell the crew to hit the lower decks, as many as possible. Let's go, Shaw. Time to save this blasted ship. You descend the ladder. Ahead, you see the brothers trying to open the door to the hold. Trying to get in? Same. Door's stuck. Pull harder, you bastard! We need to get in there. It's the only thing that matters. Need to keep the furnace, alright. Can you help us? The metal door unsticks, grimly looks to you before darting off into the dark. Where's that bloody idiot running off to? To sound the alarm. Bloody hells! Let's get moving. You enter the boiler room. It's boiling in here. As you enter, Hammond's engineering team are hard at work. The larger of the two engineers lose grip of their valve as steam begins to shoot out, causing Hammond to dash forward. Watch it! Hammond tackles the engineer to the ground, saving him from the nasty steam burn. Made it just in time. What's the word, Chief? Keep those valves pumping. We need to avoid a water hammer, or we won't be making it off. Shaw! The rest of the crew aren't here. Grab the valve and start turning. Oh, which one? You grab the valve and begin turning, trying all you can to keep the water at bay. Pop! You feel the ache in your muscles as you continue to push the valve, keeping the pressure at bay. Uh-oh, we lose a lot. The furnace rumbles and sputters. Hammering fuel. You keep turning, you're doing the best you can to keep the pressure at bay. You could be at this for hours. Shit! Where's the rest of the crew? Aha, here they are, they've appeared. Broad help. The furnace rumbles and sputters. Get the coal and turn those valves! Okay. Yeah, let's leave. Well. Okay, those turns are down. He's got one on him. Get this guy over there. Okay. They grab the valve. Good. We'll put on in there. With enough hands working on the boiler, you begin to fight back. Ow! The potential water hammer. And my cat's here. And she's scratching me. Oh, let's see if she's got anything. You got anything to say, kitty? You can say something? You can talk? You can use your little kitty cat words? No? I don't think so. She's just gonna scratch me is all. Who should we put here? Let's put one of the scientists. Oh. Let's put... I don't know. Put them there. The room shakes. Water hammer! A jet of steam paints. Clack. It subsides as they writhe in agony. You keep up the work, shifting the valves until the boiler has fully calmed. The ship is saved, sinking today. As the crew give assistance to the wounded pilot, you feel your muscles tense. You fall back, collapsing from exhaustion. As you lay back, all you can hear are a pair of panicked voices. Where the hell is Captain Hunt? He's gone. Oh, we have no fuel. Will we make it another day without any fuel? Week 4, okay. You are not alone in the captain's cabin. Out across the deck can be heard of the communication of the crew. Word has spread quickly that Captain Hunt is missing. Meow. Did you hear my cat? Did you hear her? She did a meow. Templeton slips in through the door. Shaw. What is it, Templeton? Hunt is still missing. Uh-oh, where'd he go? And he isn't alone in that regard. Sanders, Sparrow, and Gren are also unaccounted for. They're all missing. Where'd they go? As is a sizable food and fuel supply, and one of the larger lifeboats. Shaw, you and I are not naive. It seems quite clear what has happened here. We can't be too sure, Templeton. Yes, but why would Hunt abandon us? That is a question I cannot answer. I doubt we'll ever know at this stage. The former captain is no longer with us. You understand what that means, Shaw? That would be Captain Shaw now. Hunt is still the captain. I don't intend to spur him. Hunt is absent. It is no use awaiting the word of ghosts. A new captain must be selected by the crew. As first mate, you have the most clear argument to take that role. I don't know. Would have expected the role to be inherited. How do I argue for that role? Your presence in the face of Hunt's absence is an argument in itself. They will hold a vote as soon as possible. The carpenter, grimly. He is still loyal to Hunt, and many of the sailors will follow his vote, if not all. Though I can assure you have the vote of myself and my scientists. Kurt and his crew are like to support you as well. I am unsure where the engineers will side. They're likely loyal to their pay. Black is still recovering from their steam burns, which may end up working to our favor. And the civilians are a mystery. But I believe when all is said and done, you will just about to make the vote. You have clearly given this a lot of thought. Just about. My only contention would be dead for all we know. Oh, competition. I try my best to read. Of course. It is vital to remain aware of the crew's intention. They're waiting outside, Shaw. They're waiting. They're waiting for a, I don't know what they're waiting for. They're scared. They don't know where to turn. You and I both understand the importance of maintaining decorum. Though times seem dire, remember, there is a rescue ship on its way. Even if the Temperance falls, we still have a potential escape. 35 weeks. The ship will arrive at Viscount Island in 35 weeks from now. We should focus on surviving that long. This is all we need to do, Captain. How can we be certain the rescue ship will come? Have they sent a letter? I can assure it. It's on a paper airplane. Fly all the way over here. It says we're coming. Our benefactors will ensure it. Another 35 weeks, Captain. Keep it in mind. Here, you should have this. Templeton presents you with a fancy-looking hat. Hunt's hat. He left it behind in his cabin. That tells us what we need, doesn't it? I don't think I've ever taken the hat, but I also know that I don't think the crew would like that very much. Won't be needing the hat. What about you? Do you wish to be captain? It's not my burden to bear. Very well then. No, I won't take the hat though. Very well. The commotion outside grows. I choose to willfully observe reality. I suggest you do the same, Captain. The scientist refrains for a moment. Out with it, Templeton. Wait for him to continue. I think it's best we declare that the captain and the missing crew are dead. There's no need for us to complicate things any further. Well, I don't want to lie. Let me think. Have I done one where I've lied? I don't wanna. After what he did, it might as well be. Like you said, I'm the captain now. We understand each other then. Wonderful. The crew are waiting for you on deck. The last place you saw Captain Hunt, there's still drops of whiskey. Frozen. Hunt's leader is gone. Wow. The hushed voices become more distant as you make your way back into the open air. You notice the absence of Plek. The crew members notice you and stop. Their tension ripples across the deck. Attention! We should be clear by now that Captain Hunt is no longer serving his post. As such, we should vote a new captain. I nominate Officer Shaw for the role, the clear choice as first mate. And what of Hunt? I do not see him among us, do you? I don't see a body either. He's still out there. We don't know what happened. Something we can discover. For now, someone has to take the reins of command. All in favor of Officer Shaw? Alright, we're gonna do it. Oh, okay. Oh, they're absent. That's right. Yeah. All the scientists, they love me. Yeah, the doctor loves me. Kurt loves me. Let's see, where you gonna go? Ah, to hunt, I see. Also to hunt. Whoa. Oh, it's close, it's close. Oh, they're gone. Oh, this is gone. Yes! I got 10! Captain! You've been confirmed as the captain of the expedition. Well, the eyes have it. Shaw shall be acting captain from this point forward. Acting in Captain Hunt's stead. The crowd look to you expectantly as Templeton gives you a knowing nod. A moment passes in the cold as they await your next words. Curious murmuring scattered between the crew. Captain Hunt is no longer with us. Don't know me, I'm Robin Shaw. Wait for them to quiet down. Yeah. I don't want to lie. But I guess that's the one I haven't tried so far. And I haven't beaten it so far. So maybe that's the one thing I'm supposed to do. As they look at you, it's not long before the obvious question spills from a crew member's mouth. Where's Captain Hunt? He's dead. It's unclear at the moment. Yeah, okay. The crowd immediately cuts to silence. Templeton nods. Dang. He was lost along with 3 crew members, one of the ship's lifeboats. He's presumed lost to the ice. I saw him go under myself. I watched it with my 2 eyes. He's presumed lost to the ice. With no body, we can't know his exact fate for certain. However, he and the remaining missing crew will certainly not survive exposed under these conditions. You scan the crowd. No one dissents. A silence hangs in the air. I know you're all scared. As long as we keep our wits, there's no reason we can't survive this. Does anybody take issue with me taking the charge? Yeah, I mean... A morbid silence hangs. Nobody speaks up in protest. I didn't think so. It's on me to keep us alive. I won't be giving up on that. Good. Let's in-fight. The less in-fight we have to deal with, the better our chances of survival. It's on me to keep us alive. The crowd begin to bubble up once more, with more and more questions coming to the surface. Members of the crew start speaking out, one by one, with questions thrown your way in quick succession. How are we supposed to survive out here? Is help coming? What about our pay? Will we still be paid? We'll have to rely on each other out here. I've said my piece on this. Get on with your work. Our immediate priority is to wait out until either we are freed from the pack or help arrives. Find additional food. Current supplies will only take us so far. Trapped in the ice is to prepare ourselves for land navigation. This ship is an unrealable place to remain. Find food. I know this isn't what we signed up for. You know where to find me. Stick with me and I will see us through. What of those lost, Captain? A memorial service will be held once the ship is freed from the ice. Well, once we make land, those are no longer here. For now, we must worry about ourselves. Yeah, once we make land. Understood. Well, you heard the captain. Get to it! The crowd dissipates, returning to their roles aboard the ship. You pass Templeton. He nods. Mm-hmm. Nod back. Ignore. You nod and move on. Alright. Shaw! Or should I say Captain Shaw? That hunt. I hope he and the others are holding safe. Still, no good dwindling. I have confidence you'll take up the mantle well. Do you have experience leading expeditions? The crew are counting me. I don't intend to disappoint. That's the spirit. We need some optimism at a time like this. If the captain has faith, so too will the crew. There should be no hesitation, Shaw. You are the captain now, and you must carry that authority instantly. It's best we carry out the duties, daily routines as normal. Show that you are capable in the role. We should take the day's request immediately before seeing our rescues. You saw the duties of captain firsthand while serving hunt. You're acting captain now. It's time you take up that mantle. A line is already forming at the door. No surprise given the circumstances. Take them as you may, Captain. But-dum-bum. Captain, I brought Kennelmaster with me. This is something you will both want to hear. I have a strong suspicion on what this matter is. I was planning on speaking with Captain on it myself. Fortunate happenstance, then. Captain, I know the conditions well. I've seen them before. Any idea of the Temperance being freed from the ice anytime soon is a pipe dream. I'm gonna get some water. Excuse me. We need to press on. We need to become more aware of our new environment. Trust me, Captain. We will be living off for quite some time. And what of you, Cordell? Do you agree? Indeed. The dog sleds will need to be exercised regularly. And there is no better way than to engage in hunting. We're quite lucky, despite the circumstances. Now is the peak time for hunting and navigation. Traversing the ice may be a possibility in the future. We need to prepare for that. If we're to survive out here, we need to know what lies ahead. There are uncharted territories, Captain. We have no idea where we are. Your current rations are not set to last forever either. Send any hunting party to me as you please. My dogs and I will ensure their survival. Cordell exits. The same sentiment for myself and my scouting teams. If you wish the great unknowns to be braved and charted, I'm your man. We need to know what lies ahead. Keep looking forward. Saving the boiler was only the start of our troubles. You have seen the state of this bloody ship. It has certainly seen better days. She's bleeding in the lower decks. I believe the older Stoke is attempting to rectify that. We need to stockpile as much fuel as we can. If the furnace runs out by the end of the week, we die. If we spend too long on the ship, we die. If we don't stockpile enough fuel for the winter, we die. Aye. Get some coal. Get in the furnace. Aha! I'm fuel for the furnace now. I'm afraid he's not wrong. That coal bunker is our only source of fuel for the time being. Until we can procure alternatives, we should assign crew to shoveling whenever possible. Shaw, the ice looks unbudging, doesn't it? It would seem that way, yes. Crews seem to think so. They think if we don't intervene, the Temperance will never get freed. If you're suggesting breaking the ice, I can assure you that won't work. I'm not. They are. No intervention is going to break up the ice enough to free this ship. Putting others to work on that is simply a waste of manpower. Maybe. They're scared though. Worried. They just want to feel like they tried something. Hooray, spirit! So it's worth an attempt? Yeah. Let's send the injured person there. 2, 3. Oh, wait. Do we need all 5? Oh. Wait, why is there a lock on him? Why... Hey, Templeton. Agreed. I'll see you for dinner, Shaw. Don't forget the whoosh pot needs fed. Done with requests. Done with requests. Before dinner, you should see to sending out our first sledding team. Okay, get some water. Hold on. Okay. I also believe it's time you gave our good doctor a visit. We'll still have to have wounded from the night of the Aurora. The wounds will need attended to before they're fit to work. And I doubt I need remind you of this. But we need every hand available. Don't be afraid of assigning my team for some manual labor. They'll complain, but they'll work. Whoa. I can't believe Hunt is gone. What happened? Who knows? He was drunk. Whatever he was thinking, he definitely wasn't in the right mind. And what about Smurf and Corvid and Joe? Who knows? Corvid owes me 5 guilt. I don't think you'll be seeing it soon. You did seem familiar. I finally placed you. You have you? Yes, I remember seeing you compete. Soren Kilper, you were quite the gymnast. I'm surprised to see you in this line of work. Not too many gymnasts carry long careers. You did quite well when I saw you at the Summer Games. I recall you placed... I don't recall winning. You, Robin Shaw. Surprised to see you in this position. Sorry, do I know you? What's that supposed to mean? I'm shocked. I'm as shocked as you are. Do I know you? Probably not. I know what you've gotten up to in your time. Best keep your nose clean, Shaw. Good luck, Captain. I'll keep it clean. I picked my nose. It's clean. Alright. Never mind. You enter the ship's infirmary. Your presence seems to startle the young man inside. The rattle of a dropped forceps ringing through the room. Oh no! Oh goodness! It's you. A captain now, isn't it? You're the doctor, I take it. I lost loyalty. Oh, right, yes, I am. Dr. Arthur, Newtley, Dr. Newtley? You have returned, got distracted as you started snowing for the first time this year. You snowed? Just kidding. But yeah. Oh, were you looking at the snow? It's fun to look at the snow. I think it's already snowed over here a couple times. It hasn't stayed, though. But yeah. Glad you're back. It's good to meet you, Arthur. Newtley gives a weak smile. Thank you. It is good to properly meet you. I suppose I seem a little scatterbrained at the moment. You also have hot cocoa now? Ooh, yes, that's good. I just finished mine. I had one at the beginning. Do you put anything in it? Do you put like marshmallows or like whipped cream? It isn't normal. Recent circumstances have been trying. And the inclination towards seasickness is no help. Plaque. The steam burns they suffered from the furnace are severe. If you let me take a look, I can do my best to alleviate their pain. There's nothing more you can do. They'll pull through this crew. A tough one. Yes, of course he has experience with this. He's a doctor. Is there nothing more? Sometimes whipped cream, sometimes peppermint coffee. Ooh. Oh, coffee creamer. This time plain. Ooh, yeah. I've never tried the putting coffee creamer in hot chocolate. That sounds good. Although I don't think I've ever had coffee creamer. What do I put in my coffee? What chocolate in my coffee? I'm trying! I wish there was! There's no cure for these kinds of injuries. I'm sorry, doctor. I'm afraid this is the extent. At this point, all we can do is wait. Newtley lets out a nervous cough. Ooh, cocoa coffee! Yeah! Captain Hunt, do you think he may still be out there? Maybe. Did you know Hunt well? Doesn't matter, I'm the captain now. There's a chance, however slim. Right. Perhaps we'll run into him again? No, that's ridiculous. Never mind. Apologies, I'm rambling. I suppose you wanted an update on the crew. They seem to be faring well, all things considered. A report would be nice, yeah. -5. Oh, no. Mostly scraps and scruffs. As for the dogs, you better be asking, the kennel master. You mean Cordell? It's fine, I wouldn't expect you to be a veterinarian. Good, please don't. I haven't taken well to the dogs. I'm unsure how to carry myself amidst most people, and animals are quicker to judge. And Cordell herself is harsher still. But you can rely on me for any human medical issues. Newtley pauses for a moment. Is everything good? I mean, is someone coming to rescue us? No, no, just us. Everything is under control. I won't lie. If there's a difficult situation here, I'm going to need your help. Then you can count on my help. Nile keeps his head low. Is there anything I could do for the crew? To instantly clear all crew in Medbay. Well, I don't think I have anyone there yet. I'm gonna get some more water. Yeah. Let's do... I think we need all three there, right? Let's do that. Is there anything else? Medbay. What's that? Oh. Wait. Oh, do I put someone in there? Is that how I... Dang. How many times have I played this game and I didn't know this? That's alright. Do I do that? Okay. Well, I guess I'll know that for... Wait. Is it there? Is it? Oh, no. Bye. Let's put that in there. Oh, we could put the medicine in there, but I'll save the medicine for like when people start getting sick. Oh yeah, and I also need to assign people to that. Let's send you up there. And you will go there. And there you go. There we go. What's this? Assign amount to gain many animal rescue items at the end of the week. Wait. Oh. Hold on. What's this? Research the— oh shoot! I have all the scientists busy. Oh man. Okay, well we'll do that tomorrow, and we'll send you out to hunt, and we'll get 2 seals. Yes, send beyond. We're making down. Okay, now where's the boat? Is this the boat? Okay. Alright. Let's go here. Oh, what's this? What should I do? Okay. No one's in there. Let's get some coal. Put it in here. Coals go in, we stay alive. Really is that simple. Let's feed it. Yeah, let's put the medicine in there. Bye. I've already put food in there. Yes. Officer, Captain Shaw. I suppose we should use a I suppose I should get used to calling you that. I was asking the crew if anyone had seen Hunt or any of the deserters last night. Not a single soul. I know the man knows the ship well, but that seems odd. Why did you vote for me? I suppose you weren't expecting a situation like this as a civilian. People don't tend to sign up on these expeditions for the good of their health. I reached the Pale Passage. I knew there was a risk of this. So there's no use in worrying about it now. Worrying never did anyone good. Bum bum bum. The crew have their meal. Hi, shall we give a toast to our new captain? Here, here! I had just one toast. Evening, Shaw. I'm proud of what I've been able to cook up for the crew lately, considering the rations. Though, I do wish I had something better to work with. I'd kill for a good beef steak. Not many cows on the ice. Ha! You never know, Shaw. We might get lucky. That is true. Did you need me for something? I simply wanted to learn more. You served the crew seems to like you. I wonder if you had any advice. Tell me about it. You tell me about. Oh no, it's none of your business. I'm sorry. You're a tall one, aren't you? Oh, thank you for noticing. Been this big since I was 15. You ever consider doing films? You have the stature for it. Oh, I can't act. Acting isn't part of it. You stand there, cut a nice silhouette, and you're a star. That sounds awfully easy, doesn't it? It can be. Looks like we'll be trapped here for a while. I don't like the ship's chances either. Will be some time before we see home. Shit! I'm gonna die of boredom out here before before the cold takes me. You'll manage, I'm sure. Wait, what's down here that I'm supposed to... Do I talk to Mar? I should hit the hay. Or, well, hammock. Guess there's hay in there. He stares at you before nodding to his hammock. Okay. Do I go down here? I already did this. Can I do it again? Oh. Oh, I can assign someone to get coal. Would it... It'll be fine, I'm sure. Awfully loud, aren't they? I don't mind it all that much. They've worked hard all day. They're owed their leisure. Those sailors ought to remember we all need our sleep. Captain Shaw, I presume you're here to see the dogs? Yes, how are they faring? Hi, puppy dogs. They've already acclimatized, though recently they've been exhausted and in need of rest. It's no surprise our conditions keep changing. They grow used to one state before being thrust into another. One refuses to eat and has been losing weight rapidly. I assume the change in scenery has affected it. They need their rest, just as any person. They tend to be more readable, however. So you prefer dogs over people? Is that unusual? I suppose it is in a way. Though I cannot be blamed for that judgment, surely. Captain Shaw, you recall my conditions with Hunt, do you not? Like it was yesterday. My demand was that I work here with the dogs. Your people may help with the sleds, but They are not my responsibility. They are not my people. I am holding up my promise with Hunt. I do not intend to join your crew. The dog barks. You're next, Captain Stanberry. How long have you been raising dogs? A long time, Shaw. I've raised this pack since they were not but pups, and a generation before them. She goes quiet for a moment, petting Stanberry, collecting her thoughts. I wasn't exactly in the financial position to pass on Hunts, but I had no intention on leaving all of them of them here with me. All right, Stanberry, you're next. You're the next captain. Woof. What's this? The animals look at you. You ruffle their head. Aw, can I pet them all? I can! Aww. Oh, the little dogs. The little dogs. Okay, bye. The next day. We're on week. What week are we on? Shoot. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no. We don't have any fuel. Okay. Oh, we got 2 seal. Are we gonna make it? Oh, healed, yeah! No, they're freezing! No! Okay, we're in week 5. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna pick it up next time. I'm sure it's already saved. This one. Okay, yeah, we'll pick it up next time. But yeah, so let's see. Let's look at this. Okay, yeah. Well, thank you for coming and watching and chatting. Yeah, thank you. Well, we'll pick it up next time. Bye-bye.